greetings to you all. This is Master Abdullah Imam, and this is the Five Element Spiritual Journey. And today's topic is about the system. What is the system? And who is the architect of the system? Humanity is governed by three structures. It's the pyramid. Politicians are the ones who rule governments. United Nations is ruled by representative of nations. And the system on top is ruled by whom we call the elites, and some call them the 1%. These people, they don't see themselves as politicians. They see themselves above the intellect of politicians. That's why they are called the elites. Because they're the one who are responsible for the material system of the world. From local bank to federal. They're the one who are responsible for the monetary system and all functions to serve the ideology of the architect. And we're going to talk about who is this architect, who designed this trap for the human race. From the top, the elites, United Nations, government, does not matter in which level or position you are in this governing body, political governing body. Your action at the end serve the architect who designed them all. As you can, United Nations, it was born and funded by who? By the elites. They're the one who built United Nations. The second level to oversee governments. They're the one who built governments and build political party to oversee people. That's why whether it's a Democrat, Republican, Independent, does not matter. The agenda of the nation is not decided by any party. Neither is not even decided by any member of the government. The president has a little bit more privilege because he can veto a bill that is already passed. That is just a form of privilege. That, well, he's the boss. That's about it. But the decisions, the path the nation should go, that is not decided by the government. Decided by the elite, who are on top, who oversee every government in this world. And the way the structure is designed to function is not even that clever. To see how it works or even to dismantle it. It's not even that clever. It's just people. I think when Albert Einstein said, the world will not be destroyed by those who do evil, but by those who sit and watch and do nothing. I think he understood very well human nature when he was saying that quote. Because how the system is designed and how it works is not even clever for one not to understand. Based on the reality they produce. But you see in the political party, political campaign, we have Democrat, Republican, Independent, people fighting each other for an ideology. Every campaign they talk about the same thing, the problem always there. Never change, but we're doing the same thing over and over. It's like we're not thinking. If I would have put illustration on this or a metaphor, it would be like the corporation, let's say Coca-Cola. He give you regular Coke, a Diet Coke, Pepsi, Diet Pepsi, many different other drinks. But it's designed by, it's produced by the same company, owned by the same people. It make you think this one is better than this one, or diet Coke is better than regular Coke that have less sugar. Make you choose which, make people to focus on the choosing. Ignore the fact that there's none of this product is good for you. None of them. Whether it's a regular Coke, regular Diet Coke, Pepsi, Diet Pepsi, none of this product is good for you. But people are blind to make choices between this horrible product that is not good for your body as a whole. You see, that's the metaphor of a government. Whether you're a Democrat, Republican, Independent, at the end, their way of governing will never serve the greater good of the needy, of the nation. That's why there's not one government in this world ever exists that fulfill their moral responsibilities toward their people. They only bring illness. There's more of the same, whether Democrat or Republican. Very simple moral needs of their people they can achieve. Proper education, shelter, and proper food. Simple thing. Even the most well-off nation in this world, which is the United States, cannot fulfill this moral need to their people. You see homeless in every state you go. Plenty. People are starving any part of the nation. Here they're talking about to reduce the population, human population, because they said the planet is getting overpopulated. For that, they have to kill many through warfare, through many other means. In the name of medical science, vaccinating people in many parts of the world just to decimate, committing mass and systematic genocide. In the name of science and in the name of the rule of law. Saying humanity is getting overpopulated. Fail to realize that the land of this earth, can harbor 3 times the human population if humankind was doing the right thing in this world. 3 times the human population. 3 times the human population. But they're talking about reducing the population of the human race because the world is getting overpopulated. Sometimes you just wish God to just punish these people. You wish God to punish these people. But you can wish that because it's not for God to punish these people. It's not for God to stop these people. These people who orchestrate warfare, who make this world like a living hell for the majority. These people, it's not for God to punish them or to stop them. It's people themselves responsibility. It's the responsibility of people to stop all this insanity by refusing not to participate. Because these elites or government members, politicians, they can't fight war. They don't fight war, they will not fight war. They can't fight war. They're too coward for that. So those who fight, who fulfill their agenda, these are the ones who are failing to do their responsibility. You see, whether you are a law enforcer or a soldier, the moment you sign up as a law enforcer or soldier, you are signed off to give up your moral ethics and your God-given free will to say yes or no. That's the first thing you do. That's the first thing they will ask you to do. See? That's why law enforcers, when they are put on the street by the government, when they are ordered to shoot, they will shoot. Soldiers, when they are sent to war, when they are ordered to kill, they will kill or be killed. They don't decide, even if it's unjust, they know morally is unjust what they are ordered to do. They already surrender those rights. And this is where the nature or the identity of the architect is revealed. Because if God gives you a moral values for knowing what's right and what's wrong, give you the free will to say yes or no, and someone else asks you, you have to give up these rights to me, you have to sold this right to me in order to serve me, that cannot be God who give it to you. This architect is whom we call the devil. Is the architect of the system. That's why whether you are a law enforcer or a soldier, this is the low level. You have sold your soul to the devil. That's why you are ordered to kill or be killed. To kill for a law, to enforce a law as a law enforcer. To kill or be killed for an ideology as a soldier. You have sold your soul to the devil because you no longer have the moral authority to say yes or no. You sold your moral rights. Because that's what human being is, that's what makes you a human being. Your values, your moral values, and the will, the God-given will. If you no longer have those, you're no longer a human being. That's what makes one a human being. Have moral values and the will to say yes or no. So when you are being pushed to do something that does not go with your moral value, you can say no. You see? But you give away those rights because that's what that's what you do the moment you sign up. One great example as a law enforcer. This was when Mahatma Gandhi was struggling for independence of the collective of the nation from the empire of tyranny. There were those Indian law enforcers. They were killing their own people, Indians, killing those who are fighting for their independence. But they are killing those who are fighting for their independence just because they have sold their soul to the devil for the exchange of what? The authority to enforce a rule towards somebody else, or the pride of as an authority. They sold to the devil for a very cheap price to kill their own people who are fighting for a just cause, for their freedom. Victim of evil. They sold their soul to the devil. That's what happened. Whenever you sold your soul to the devil, you lose. You never win. You never win. Whether you are entertainer, selling your soul to the devil for fame or fortune, at the end you always lose. And we all have testified to that. There are many who can testify to that, who already testified to that. You always lose when you're dealing with the architect who designed this system we're going to talk about. Let's go with the soldier. You are sent to war for an ideology. The ideology of the architect, the devil. Put it into law by your government that you sign up to go to defend. Go to kill your own fellow human being who you don't even know, and probably will have so much in common, but you have sold your soul to the devil, again for a very cheap price. Some joined this institution, the army, for the pride of the uniform, the broad right of I'm a soldier. Some for the insanity of operating the machine of destruction. Some were tricked to sell their soul by hoping for a better life, call it tuition and so on. And many in their mind think they are good people because they are meant to believe they're the good guy. There's no good guys and bad guys in the field you're in. It's all bad guys. It's all bad guys. It's an ideology created by the architect, the ideology of good guy and bad guy, just so he can sit down and watch and enjoy the conflict. None but that. And if you already sign up and time to serve come, to be sent to war, and you say you don't go, you will have problem with the system. See? You can be in prison if you refuse to go. Now, when you go in the battlefield and refuse to serve, you are in a serious trouble with the law, with the system. Because if you step off the battlefield refusing to serve, you call that what? AWOL. You have AWOL. When you get caught, you'll be court-martialed. You see? You'll be court-martialed by the very same system because you already sold your soul to the devil. Whose agenda is always destruction, destruction. None of his agenda toward the collective is for the greater good in any level of this structural body, political body that governs the world. From that local level, as a law enforcer and a soldier, to a president. The way the system designed to function is not that clever. Because the victim of his reality, they are everywhere for everyone to see. For everyone to see. How many people come out of the battlefield As a matter of fact, people, soldiers, vet, suicide is greater in that field, in that department, people who come out of war. Go to the homeless population. Ask who are the vets. They are the victim of this reality, but people still are joining this institution. See? Even though the victim of the reality is right in their face, they're still joining this institution. You see? If was, when you sign up with any of these institutions, law enforcer or a soldier, you still have your moral values and your God-given will to say yes or no. You see? There when time for war, you will be asked whether you want to go or no, or agree or disagree. That will be a different reality. Many will not participate. See? As a law enforcer, if the government put you on the street for a right to shoot, if you still have those moral values and that God-given will to decide for yourself whether this is right or no, if that was the case, there are many wars will never be fought. There are many lives will never be taken. See? Because your moral conscience will not allow you to do so. But of course, the architect knows that. That's why you have to sign to give up those rights first. Then you will be trained how to exercise the order when it's given. Kill, 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 kill. When soldiers go to train, what is it? Just kill, 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 kill. Law enforcer, go to practice, shoot, 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 shoot. All those efforts just to harm their fellow human beings when the order is given by the architect, the devil. So it does not matter which institution you're serving, in which level, law enforcer in any level, military in any department, you are a servant of the devil because he's the architect of all of it. God did not create anyone in this world to destroy anyone or be destroyed by anyone, especially to destroy his creation. Only the devil would end doing it by the help of the human race, who would be found guilty in the court of moral righteousness for not having the merit for being here in this planet based on their action. Time of unification have come for one to exercise their moral conscience and their God-given free will to do what is right for the collective. What is right for the collective. Because the unification of the collective will create a utopia for humanity. The unification of the collective will be far greater force many times than the ideology of the enemy of the human race. And that can be done without any bloodshed, any mean of destruction. That can be done. For whether it's United Nations or the elites or the government system, all this can be reinforced, can be restored, not can be modified. That's the word. Can be modified to function for the greater good of the human race, for the greater good of the entire planet and all the life that's of the planet. Can be remodified, and it can be done without any bloodshed. It can be done without any bloodshed. We do not need destruction. This world was not created for humankind to destroy. Because at this point in time, there are many nations who have weapons of mass destruction. Their capabilities of destruction. Each of these superpower nations, they possess enough arsenal alone to destroy the entire planet many times over. Which is a great humiliation to such a creature as humankind. To create their own self-annihilation, searching for security. Because each of these nations see their weapon of destruction as valuable for their security, necessary for their security. Why I fail to realize they are creating their own self-annihilation. And the more deadly weapons that you possess, the more super you become. And the more respect you be granted, or demand to be granted, or somebody else is going to be blown up. Bullying each other, destroying each other. A great humiliation to the human race. A great humiliation to the human race. People are still fighting over race, cultural differences, religious different point of views, political different point of views. Nation against nation. Chaos and destruction in every corner of the world in all levels. In all levels. All the weapons of warfare. The time, effort, and resources that are put in this department for the purpose of destruction. Quarter of the resource, time, and effort, quarter of that could make humanity a utopia for all. Utopia for all. They are called superpower. Why? Because of the mean of destruction. Not the humanitarian effort toward humanity. Not the humanitarian means toward humanity. But the mean of destruction to humanity. That's what makes them superpower. The only creature who have the capabilities to destroy this planet, and they're doing it so. You see, only one. They will be found guilty for not having the merit to be in this planet based on their action. All fulfilling the agenda of the architect that we call the devil. Through his political system, that ruling the human race. So when we're talking about the system is an evil system, this is what we mean. Because it is designed by the same architect. Elite on top, United Nations to the right, and government to the left. You have your pyramid. The structure of the governing body of the world. This is what we call the system. And this system does not belong to the God who created the world. This system does not belong to the God who created humankind. This system does not belong to the God who wants peace for his creation. Humankind have a moral obligation to modify this political body for the people and by the people, for to serve the greater good of the collective, the greater good of the collective. So dear friend, I think I'm going to leave it here till next time. And as always, be well and God bless.